Another AFC U23 Asian Cup triumph for Japan.
A chance here for Nguyen. Nguyen scores! And Vietnam have broken the deadlock!
Picked up by Sato. Sato! 2-0 Japan!
This Ali Almamari. Akkonnor's cutback. Oh, it's a brilliant goal. Junior Adai with the finish.
Good looking ball over the top. Oh, what a goal that is!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually at a cafe, so there's a water fountain just right next to me, so you might hear a little bit of noise of the fountain. But anyway, the topic today is all about the latest AFC U23 Asian Cup. So let's dive in. So we all know the Under-23 Asian Cup has finished about 2 weeks ago. It was a fantastic tournament. First of all, congratulations to Japan who won the tournament. Well deserved for the #1 spot. I think for me it has a bit of everything. It has a little bit of controversy when the best goalkeeper award went to Araki instead of the keeper that has the most save of the tournament. Also, it was very exciting to see some of the very good talent coming through this cup. Not to mention the top scorer of the tournament wasn't a Saudi or Japanese striker. It was a Vietnamese phenomenon that just silenced the whole continent. So today I'm giving you my top 5 players of the tournament based on just pure performance and the stats that I found. So let's get into it.
Akonnor. Ali Almamari. Akkonnor's cutback. Oh, it's a brilliant goal.
So at number 5, I have Akonnor, a player from the UAE and one of the most dominant physical player in the tournament. When you look at his stats, he had 35 duels won. That was the highest number of any defender or midfielder in this competition. For me, I think he's a typical modern wingback. He's strong and fast. So if you look at his gameplay here, right? Once he wins the ball, he transitions instantly. He carries the ball 40-50 yards up the pitch. Also have to mention he has very good crosses.
And near post and Al-Manali. Back with Akonnor.
Al-Menhali.
He finished the tournament with 2 assists, which all came from crosses.
Picked up by Akonnor. Swings his own cross in, and Al-Menhali is there.
Akonnor. Around Tarsin Jamshid. Providing the width is Ali Almamari. Akonnor's cutback. Oh, it's a brilliant goal. Junior Adai with the finish.
I know currently he's playing for Al Jazeera club in the UAE Pro League, but I think with his ability and what he can offer, the way he plays, he definitely can play for a European club.
Dangerous looking ball in. Oh, that's a super save. What a really good save that is from Li Hao, because
So at number 4, this is a controversy one. As I mentioned before at the start, Japanese Araki won the best goalkeeper award. But when you look into the data, it says the best goalkeeper is actually Li Hao of China.
Say it off. Shot from distance. What a save that was.
couple of questions. That's a really dangerous looking ball.
Okay, let's look at the facts. Li Hao kept the most clean sheet, which is 5, and made China the only team didn't concede any goal until the final.
Delivery. Oh, it's saved on the line by Hyeon-yong. Corner, here he goes for that near side, and it's...
Come on, brilliant save once again from Li Hao.
And with 33 saves in the competition, he was actually the best shot stopper.
Turn the screw in these final minutes.
And more important, the quality of his save matters.
Akonnor. Equal to it, it's Li Hao, and the rebound from Famin.
Dangerous looking ball in. Oh, that's a super save. Let's have another look at this. That is
I think Araki might want the award because he was more of the modern ball playing goalkeeper. You can tell he looks good with his footwork and had better ball contribution than Li Hao. But for me, Li Hao was a classic shot stopper. His reflex is so good. His reflex save in the 6-yard box was superb. The only thing that I'm not convinced of is his dealing with crosses. Maybe because I didn't see many cases that he had to battle with strong big attacker, or most of the time he had to deal with crosses. He was protected quite well by the defenders, as you can see in these clips. There's an old saying in football: a good goalkeeper wins you points, a great goalkeeper wins you tournaments. And Li Hao almost did it for China. If I'm a J-League or K-League scout, I'm signing him tomorrow.
Tactic here today may have to be different. The ball is headed goalwards, and the equaliser comes from the captain.
Back to our number 3. This is what I call a definition of a modern ball-playing centre-back. Li Hyun-yong of South Korea. Usually defenders just defend, but Li did everything. Defensively, he was a rock. Standing at 192 meter tall and an average 3.8 clearance per 90. Nothing got past him.
like a tug.
If you watch back his performance, he appeared to be quite a calm and controlled defender, knowing the space surrounding him.
On he goes, tries to dink it into McAllister's behind him.
Those are the things that you want to see in a good defender. But what impressed me more about him was his offensive ability. Just think about it, having a centre-back who contributes to 3 goals in a short tournament was a cheat code.
Tactic here today may have to be different. The ball is headed goalwards, and the equaliser comes from the captain.
And he has 2 assists. That was the midfield numbers. If you look back into one of his assists, it was a fantastic long ball bypassed the whole midfield and over the top of the defense. Then it was finished with a beautiful goal. It's actually quite rare to see a defender who comfortable on the ball, especially with an Asian player. Let's have a look at some of his games. A lot of centre-backs just pass the ball sideways, but with Li, what I like about him is he loves to take risks and pass the ball forward quite often, either a long ball or a short ball through the middle to split the opponent's midfield. I know this is one of South Korea's tactics, where you have the midfielders always ready to receive the through ball from the defender, but to be able to string the pass through the opponent's midfield with accuracy, it was impressive. And I reckon he will be ready for Europe within the next couple of years.
Volleyed downfield by El Fadel. He can't quite believe he hasn't been given
a chance here for Nguyen. Nguyen scores! And Vietnam have broken the deadlock and are in front.
Alright, at number 2, the player who shocks the entire continent. The Golden Boot winner, the Vietnamese sensation, Nguyen Dinh Bac.
Nguyen Dinh Bac. And all Vietnam needed here was for anyone to touch the ball.
Okay, let's put it in perspective. A winger forward from Southeast Asia outscores the best strikers from Japan, South Korea, and Saudi Arabia. 4 goals and 2 assists. That was 6 goal contributions in a single tournament. Dinh Bac, hands down, was a spotlight of this Asian Cup. Here's what I call a chaos player. He was direct, he was fearless.
Still has the stamina.
Most attackers pass the ball backward when they see 2 defenders, but with Dinh Bac, when he saw 2 defenders, he would thought, I can take them on. And not to mention his finishing technique was top notch. He can curl it.
And he's found the gap.
It's been turned over. A chance here.
He can power it.
Nguyen scores.
He can even head it.
Back onto his right foot and then...
By the way, it was voted the best goal of the tournament.
Just helping it on its way.
Moment in this game.
And he's surely calm from the penalty spot.
Who buries it in the bottom corner.
It's unbelievable. Dinh Bac didn't just won the Golden Boot. He won the respect of everyone in this competition. And I think a lot of teams in K-League and J-League are monitoring him right now, especially after this tournament.
Fang Hang. Nguyen Dinh Bac. This is good from...
Maybe the keeper saw it late. Maybe it took a slight touch off the wall. And he wheels away in celebration.
Into the box towards number DK. Might fall here for Sato to double the lead, and it's been coming for Japan.
And at number 1, of course, it's the official MVP of the tournament, Ryunosuke Sato. And honestly, he deserves it. I think Japan won this title by playing a total control game. And Sato was the one holding the remote control.
Yes, really, it was too easy. It's a nice ball through for Sato. Good footwork. Calmly to find Ozeki. And he had so much... Furuya with the ball into the box towards DK, not dealt with at all, fell kindly. Unorthodox defending, but doing well to keep the ball out of the back of the net. Sato, though, with the effort into the bottom corner. His second goal of the game. Lethal.
Sato finished the competition with 4 goals and 2 assists, equally with Dinh Bac numbers. But he also had 17 chances created.
Bashi find a way through. Sato.
Just watch his games. He dictated the tempo, linked the play.
Impressive since coming on at half-time. Shimamoto.
And unlocked low blocks.
And a fourth. Chihara gets this.
He was always scanning. Watch his head movement before he received the ball.
Settle down again for Japan with the first real threat against them from Syria. Sato.
Every time Japan looks dangerous, Sato was the one starting the move.
Yama, who's speedy on this left-hand side. Both these nations coming away with 3 wins from 3. Space might open up here for Japan. It's a good effort.
And what more crazy is he's only 19. When you watch him play, he's such a smart player. He has great awareness of the spaces around him, and he plays with the maturity of a seasoned pro.
Yeah, back for Sato, left for Yokoyama.
He wasn't the fastest or the strongest, but his brain faster than everyone else. He always think of 2 or 3 steps ahead.
Hang off Yokoyama. Sato. Sato again, just wide.
So for me, Sato is definitely ready for Europe. I would be surprised to see him playing in the Bundesliga or La Liga in the very near future.
Opportunities to score. Rumeki. Sato. Sato's delivery towards him. Radika back the back post was Furuya. Run of Sato. That's short. It's picked up by Sato. Sato! 2-0 Japan. He is lethal.
So there is my top 5 players from the AFC U23 Asian Cup. I have the modern wingback Akonnor, the war Li Hao, the modern ball playing centre back Hyun-yong, the finisher Nguyen Dinh Bac, and the brain Sato. Do you agree with my picks? Let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football analysis. I'll see you in the next one.